She ran from the truth, but the truth was already waiting for her. The road out of Abilene was empty, too empty. No wagons, no travelers, no sound except the wind dragging dust across the ground. Sarah Collins didn't stop running. Her breath was uneven, her steps weak, but she kept moving because staying was worse. Behind her, Abilene was gone, burned into silence. But whatever had started there hadn't ended. She looked back once, just once. Nothing, no one. Still, her heart wouldn't slow because she could feel it, that same feeling, like eyes, watching, like something was following. Without making a sound, "Just keep going," she whispered to herself. Her voice shook. She hadn't slept, hadn't eaten, hadn't even understood why she was running anymore. Only that she had to. The wind picked up suddenly. Dust lifted higher, and for a moment, the road disappeared. Sarah stopped, shielding her eyes. Something felt wrong. Not danger. Worse, stillness. The kind that comes before something happens. Then, a shape appeared ahead. Through the dust. Dark. Still. Not moving. A horse. Standing in the middle of the road. Her breath caught. "No," she whispered. Because she already knew. The closer the dust settled, the clearer it became. Black coat. Low hat. Still posture. Waiting. Jack Mercer. He hadn't followed her. He had gotten there first. Sarah took a slow step back. Confusion, fear, relief, all at once. How? She tried to speak. Jack didn't answer, didn't move, just watched. The wind died. Silence dropped, heavy. "You said it wasn't over," she said, her voice breaking slightly. A pause. Then Jack spoke, low, calm. "It isn't." Her chest tightened. "What is happening to me?" she asked. Jack's gaze didn't shift. "You're being tracked." The word hit instantly. Tracked. Like something valuable. Like something hunted. Sarah shook her head. No, I didn't take anything. I don't have anything." Jack took one step forward. That was enough to stop her. "Doesn't matter," he said. A pause. Then, "They think you do." The wind moved again. But this time, it carried something else. A distant sound. Faint, but growing. Hoofbeats. Many. Sarah's eyes widened. "No, not again." Jack turned his head slightly, listening, calculating. "They're faster than I thought," he said quietly. Sarah's breath started breaking again. "What do we do?" Jack looked at her, not cold, not distant, just certain. "You don't run." A beat, then, "You survive." The sound grew louder now, closer, closer. Dust rising behind them. A storm approaching, but this time, there was no town, no walls, no place to hide. Only the open road, and whatever was coming. Sarah stepped closer to Jack, without thinking, because somehow, standing near him felt like the only safe place left in the world. The horizon darkened, riders, many, faster than before. And this time, they weren't coming to test. They were coming to take. Jack placed his hand on the reins, his posture unchanged, his breathing steady, like this was exactly where he was supposed to be. Sarah's voice dropped to a whisper. "Who are they?" Jack didn't look away from the horizon, and his answer came, colder than anything before. "The ones who don't stop." The riders broke over the hill like a wave, and the road stopped being empty. Running wasn't an option anymore, so he chose where they would fight. The riders poured over the ridge, fast, relentless, a moving wall of dust and steel. Sarah's breath broke. "They're too many," she whispered. Jack Mercer didn't answer. He was already moving, not away, forward. He grabbed the reins, pulling his horse across the road, angling it toward a narrow stretch where the ground dipped and the rocks rose jagged on both sides. A choke point. Chosen. "Stay behind me," he said, not loud, but final. Sarah moved without thinking, climbed behind him, her hands gripping his coat, her heart racing against his back. The sound of hoofbeats grew louder, closer. The ground trembled now. Dust swallowed the horizon. Jack guided the horse into position, then stopped. Stillness again, but different this time. Controlled, calculated. "They'll try to split us," he said quietly. Sarah swallowed. "What do we do?" Jack's eyes stayed forward. "We don't let them." The first riders broke through the dust. 3 of them, faster than the rest, testing the distance, reading the terrain, not amateurs. They spread slightly, trying to flank. Jack waited, didn't move, didn't react, until they committed. The first rider charged straight in. Blade raised, speed over control. Jack moved at the last possible moment. A sharp turn, a precise strike, and the rider dropped from his horse before finishing the attack. The second came from the side, smarter, lower angle. Jack pivoted, met the strike, steel clashed, then ended it in one clean motion. The third hesitated, just for a second. That was enough. He pulled back, retreating toward the incoming wave. "Not worth it," he muttered. Behind them, the rest of the riders slowed slightly, adjusting, learning. Jack watched them, measuring. "They won't rush again," he said. Sarah tightened her grip. "Then what?" Jack's voice came steady. "They'll surround." The riders spread wider now, not charging blindly, not making the same mistake twice. They moved with discipline, distance, angles forming, cutting off escape. The road behind, gone. The sides, blocked by rock and slope. The front, closing. Sarah's voice trembled. "We can't stay here." Jack nodded slightly. "I know." A pause. Then, "We move before they close it." Without warning, he kicked the horse forward, not toward the open road, toward the tightening line. Straight at them. Sarah gasped. "What are you doing?" Jack didn't answer, because speed had taken over. Wind cut across them, dust tearing past. The riders reacted, too late to fully reposition. One tried to intercept. Jack leaned, shifted, avoided, then struck in the same motion, clearing the path just enough. "Hold on," he said. They broke through the first line, but not clean, not easy. A blade grazed Jack's shoulder, a thin line of red forming instantly. Sarah felt it. Her grip tightened. "You're hurt." "Doesn't matter," he said. Behind them, shouts rose, commands. The riders turned, reforming quickly, faster than before. "They're not stopping," Sarah whispered. Jack's eyes stayed forward. "They don't." The terrain changed ahead, the road narrowing again, leading into a dry ravine, walls of rock, high, close, a trap, or a path. Sarah saw it. "We'll be cornered." Jack's voice stayed calm. "Only if we slow down." They entered the ravine. Sound changed instantly. Hoofbeats echoed louder, closer. The space tightened. No room to spread, no room to escape. Behind them, the riders poured in. Faster now, more aggressive, because this time, they had them exactly where they wanted. Sarah's breath shook. "There's nowhere to go." Jack looked ahead, unblinking. There is. A turn appeared, sharp, hidden until the last second. He pulled the reins hard. The horse shifted, barely holding balance, and they disappeared around the bend. Behind them, the riders followed, without hesitation, because now it wasn't a chase anymore. It It was a hunt, and the trap was closing from both sides. The trap tightened, but he wasn't the one being hunted. The ravine swallowed them whole. Sound echoed off the rock walls, louder, closer, relentless. Hoofbeats thundered behind them. No distance left, no space to breathe. Sarah held tighter, her fingers locked into Jack's coat. "They're right behind us," she whispered. Jack didn't turn. Didn't need to. He already knew. "They want us in here," she said, panic rising. A pause. Then, "So do I," Jack replied. The words didn't make sense, not yet. The path narrowed further, sharp stones underhoof, loose gravel shifting with every step. One mistake, and they'd fall. Hard. Behind them, the riders gained ground, faster now, because the terrain limited movement, limited options. Just like they wanted. A voice echoed from behind. "Nowhere left to run!" Laughter followed, cold, confident. Sarah shut her eyes briefly. No, this is it." Jack's grip tightened slightly on the reins. "No," he said, a beat. "This is where it starts." The ravine bent again, tighter, darker. The light above reduced to a thin strip. Jack slowed the horse, just enough. Sarah felt it immediately. "Why are we slowing down?" No answer, only focus. Jack's eyes scanned the rock walls, every crack, every ledge, every shadow, measuring, calculating. Then he stopped, completely. The sudden halt nearly threw Sarah forward. "What are you doing? They'll catch us." "They already have," Jack said calmly. Behind them, the riders entered the bend. Close now, too close. 5, 6, more behind them. Blades ready, confidence back, because now they had control, or so they thought. The lead pursuer slowed his horse slightly, smiling. "Told you," he said. "Nowhere left." Jack dismounted, slow, unhurried, like time had changed pace. Sarah stared at him, confused, terrified. "You're getting off?" Jack looked up at the rock wall to his right. High, steep, broken in places, climbable, barely. "Stay here," he said, her voice cracked. "I'm not staying alone." "You're not," he replied. A pause. Then, "They're with me." The words didn't register fully, but something in his tone. It held her still. Behind them, the riders dismounted too, more controlled now. No rush, because victory felt close. They spread out, blocking both ends of the narrow path. A perfect trap. The lead rider stepped forward. "You should have kept running," he said. Jack didn't look at him. His eyes stayed on the rock wall, measuring distance, angles, timing. "You followed too far," Jack said quietly. The rider frowned. "What?" Then, Jack moved, not toward them, up. His hand caught a jagged edge. His foot pushed off the ground, and in one fluid motion, he climbed. Fast, precise, using the rock like he had done it 1,000 times before. "What?" one of the men shouted. Confusion spread instantly. "He's running," another yelled. "No," the lead rider said slowly. "He's not." Jack reached a narrow ledge above, just high enough, just out of reach. He turned, looking down, not escaping, positioning. Sarah realized it first. Her breath stopped. He's above them. The angle changed everything. The riders below, now exposed, clustered, limited movement. The lead rider stepped back slightly. "Spread out," he ordered. Too late. Jack moved. A stone shifted under his foot. He kicked it loose. It crashed down, striking one of the men, breaking formation instantly. Chaos, but controlled. Jack dropped down, not into the center, into the edge, where movement was tightest, where numbers meant less. The first attacker lunged. Jack intercepted, Clean. The second came. Too close, too fast, and fell just as quickly. The narrow space worked against them now. Not for them, their advantage. Gone. Sarah watched, frozen, because she understood now. This wasn't a trap, it was a funnel, and they had walked straight into it. The lead writer's expression changed, from confidence to realization. "He pulled us in," he muttered. Jack moved through them, not fast, not slow, exact. Every step placed, every strike final. The ravine echoed again, but not with pursuit, with collapse. And for the first time, the hunters felt it. They weren't chasing anymore. They were caught. They thought numbers would win, but the ground itself turned against them. The ravine roared with impact. Steel clashed, echoes crashing from wall to wall. The tight space worked like a cage, but not for Jack, for them. One attacker rushed from the front. Jack stepped inside his strike, a clean motion, and the man dropped before finishing the attack. Another came from behind, no room to swing wide. His blade hit stone. A mistake. Jack turned, ended it in one precise movement. Dust lifted around their feet. Loose gravel slid under boots. Balance was fragile here, and Jack never lost it. The riders tried to spread, tried to create space, but the ravine wouldn't allow it. Too narrow, too tight. Their own numbers became their weakness. "Back up! Spread out!" someone shouted, but there was nowhere to go. One man slipped on loose rock, fell, taking another with him. The formation broke again. Jack moved through the gap instantly. No hesitation, no wasted second. Sarah stood near the horse, breathing uneven, watching everything unfold, every movement too fast to fully follow. But one thing was clear. He wasn't fighting harder. He was fighting smarter. Another attacker lunged, desperate now, wild. Jack stepped aside, let the blade pass, then finished it in one smooth turn. Bodies dropped into the dust, one after another. The sound changed. Less attack, more retreat, because fear had entered. And once fear enters, control disappears. The lead rider stepped forward again, slower this time, measured, watching, learning. His men were falling, not because they were weak, because they were outplayed. "Enough," he said, one word, but it cut through everything. The remaining fighters pulled back slightly, breathing hard, reforming, trying to regain something, anything. The rider stepped into the center now, alone, facing Jack. "You planned this," he said. Jack didn't answer, didn't need to. The ground spoke for him. The bodies, the broken formation, the silence. The rider nodded slowly. "Good," he said. A faint smile, not friendly. Respect, dangerous respect. He removed his coat slowly, let it fall into the dust, revealing the weight behind him. Not just a fighter, a leader, and something more. "This ends now," he said. Jack stepped forward, just one step, but it was enough, because everything else stopped. No one else moved. No one else interfered. This wasn't their fight anymore. This was between two men. The rider moved first, fast, controlled, not like the others. His blade came in low, sharp angle, testing. Jack met it. Steel collided, a heavier sound than before. They didn't break immediately. Pressure built between them, measured, equal. Then they separated. The rider attacked again, faster, stronger, each strike carrying weight. Jack adjusted, turned, redirected, not overpowering, outmaneuvering. Dust swirled around them. The narrow space now focused entirely on this fight. Every movement mattered. Every inch counted. The rider pressed forward, trying to force Jack back, trying to take space, trying to control rhythm. For a moment, it worked. Jack gave half a step back, small, but real. The rider saw it, his eyes sharpened. "You bleed," he said quietly. Jack didn't respond because he didn't need to. He stepped forward again, reclaiming that space instantly. The rider struck high. Jack blocked, turned, closed distance. Too close for wide swings. The rider adjusted, quick, experienced. Their blades locked again. Close now, face to face, breath steady, eyes sharp. "You're not just protecting her," the rider said. A pause. "You're finishing something." Jack's voice came, low, final. Yes, a shift, a sudden break. They separated again. Faster now, harder. No more testing, no more measuring, only outcome. Around them, the remaining men watched, silent, because they understood. This fight would decide everything. The rider lunged, everything behind it, power, precision, end, and Jack stepped into it, not away, forward. The clash rang louder than anything before, echoing through the ravine, sharp, violent, decisive. And in that moment, the fight reached its peak. The fight ended, but the reason behind it remained. The clash echoed, then stopped, sharp, final. Dust hung in the air, slowly falling between them. For a moment, neither man moved. The lead rider stood still, his blade lowered, just slightly, then more. A breath escaped him, heavy, controlled. He looked at Jack Mercer, not with anger, not with shock, with understanding. A thin line of blood traced down his side. Enough, enough to decide it. "You chose your ground," he said quietly. A pause. "And you chose it well." His grip loosened. The blade slipped from his hand, falling into the gravel with a dull sound. The echo faded, just like the fight. His knees bent, not suddenly, not violently, slow, like a man accepting what had already been decided. He dropped into the dust. Silence followed. Real silence, not fear, not tension, just aftermath. The remaining riders didn't move, didn't rush, didn't avenge, because they understood. This wasn't something they could fix. One by one, they stepped back, not ordered, not commanded. They just knew. The leader was down, and the fight was over. They turned, mounted their horses, and left the ravine without a word, without a threat. Because some endings don't need noise, they need distance. Sarah stood frozen near the horse, her chest rising fast, her mind struggling to catch up. It was over. Again, but not the way she expected. Jack stood where the dust settled, still, unshaken, like the storm had passed through him, not over him. He lowered his blade slowly, then turned, toward her. Their eyes met. No chaos now, no shouting, just quiet, heavy. She stepped forward, weak, but drawn. "What do they want from me?" she asked. Her voice trembled, but she didn't look away this time. Jack held her gaze. "They think you're carrying something," he said. A pause. "Something that leads to something bigger." Sarah shook her head. "I don't have anything." Her voice cracked. "I don't even know what they're talking about." Jack didn't argue, didn't explain, because some truths aren't known yet. They're followed. "They'll keep coming," he said. The words landed softly, but deep. Her breath slowed. Fear changed shape, from panic to understanding. "This isn't over," she whispered. Jack shook his head slightly. "No." A beat. "It's just started." The wind moved through the ravine again, dust lifting lightly, like nothing had happened, but everything had. Behind them, the body of the fallen leader remained still, a reminder, not of victory, of consequence. Sarah looked at Jack again. "Why are you helping me?" she asked. This time, he didn't answer immediately. A longer silence. Then, "Because they won't stop," he said. Not about her, about them. That was the answer. He turned, walked to the horse. Same calm steps, same controlled pace. Like this was just another road, another story. Sarah followed a step, then stopped, because she knew he wouldn't stay. He never did. Jack mounted the horse, adjusted the reins, didn't look back immediately. The path ahead, still open, still unknown. Sarah's voice came one last time. "Where do we go now?" Jack paused, just slightly, then answered, without turning, "Forward." That was all. He nudged the horse ahead, slow, steady. Sarah stood there, watching, until the dust softened his shape, until he became part of the road again. Gone, but not finished. The ravine fell silent, but not empty, because now, the story wasn't about escape anymore. It was about what comes next, and somewhere ahead. Something was waiting, something bigger, something they hadn't faced yet. And this time, they wouldn't be running. They would be going straight toward it.